You've most likely spent countless hours just staring at your game's library, waiting for something to pop out at you and excite you, just to wind up playing the same few games over and over and over again. I know personally this is a problem that I have struggled with for many years now, but why? Why is it that so many of us have grown tired of gaming? Is it because video games as a whole are now more focused on microtransactions and making a profit than the enjoyment of the player? Or is it simply just that we have grown up and can't enjoy the things that we used to? I aim to answer this question in this video today by going over a few possible reasons as to why this happens, but also how we may actually be able to rewire our brains to enjoy gaming again. So let's get started. When we were kids, at least those of us born before the era of microtransactions, got to experience gaming at its purest. Video games were simply about telling stories and giving people the ability to live out their fantasies in fantastical environments. Video games were simple in the beginning, graphics were not amazing, and the gameplay was not groundbreaking, but they were the first of their kind nonetheless, and so of course everyone was amazed by what they were experiencing. Now, if you were to give Zelda Ocarina of Time, for example, to a 12-year-old who plays Fortnite and Call of Duty as their primary games, they most likely would not enjoy that game, not only because the graphics and gameplay are poor compared to today's standards, but also older games simply do not have nearly as many fast payoffs and fast-paced gameplay as modern games do. Social media and modern technology has trained us to become accustomed to fast-paced, stimulating media, and that is exactly why we believe that games were so much better when we were kids. When I played Fallout 3 for the first time, I had never really played an open-world RPG, and so it was and is still my favorite RPG of all time. Even GTA 4, for example, although the online was so simple, I had a lot more fun with it than I ever have with GTA 5, because since there was less to do, my friends and I had to create our own fun by doing things like racing to get the Solden RS and driving into the airport to do tricks, or flying around in helicopters and attacking each other. Now that we have experienced the same things in video games over and over, and now that microtransactions have just taken over gaming as a whole, and video games come out half done most of the time, we believe that video games really are just not what they used to be. But is that true? Or is that just because we are comparing current day titles to the experiences that we had when we were kids and we took the controller into our hands for the first time? This is really up for debate, so go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think. The next theory that not as many people talk about, and the one that really is the most likely cause of why we do not enjoy gaming quite like we used to, is called hedonic adaptation. The hedonic treadmill, also known as hedonic adaptation, is the observed tendency of humans to quickly return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative events or life changes. Studies have shown that even people who have won the lottery after a short period show the same level of happiness as people who have lost all of their limbs. Think about it like this. You probably love ice cream and pizza, right? And when you eat those things, you are very happy and satisfied for a short time. But if you were to eat ice cream and pizza over and over and over again, your level of happiness you got from those foods would go back down to a baseline, and you would not quite enjoy them the same as you did when you first started eating them. After the first time you experience something, your brain regulates your hormones and sets a new baseline for what stimulates your dopamine, serotonin, and endorphin levels, because you can't experience non-stop euphoria, unfortunately. This explains why after playing similar games over and over for years, unless something new comes out that is truly new and exciting, we don't quite experience the same level of happiness and enjoyment that we once did. Now, that is not to say that it's impossible to get these feelings from newer titles or even going back to old ones, because it is, but I believe that this could be the answer to why so many of us are simply becoming bored or uninterested in modern day gaming. If you feel like gaming is not as fun as it used to be, it could actually possibly be because you have given your brain the same stimulus over and over again, and the only real way to fix this problem is by taking a break from gaming altogether. It's just like anything else, whether that's not eating certain foods for a long time or spending time with people that you don't normally see. Even just by taking a short break from something, it's going to feel a lot more enjoyable once you get back to doing it. Gaming has also just become so accessible for us now that we can play games wherever and anywhere we are, that we really don't ever get to take a break. I know that when I go on vacation and I can't play video games for a while, when I get home, I really enjoy them a lot more. So if you are feeling burnt out on video games and can't quite enjoy them anymore, try just taking a break and giving yourself some time to get excited about those games again. If you did enjoy the video, please subscribe for more videos like this, and also drop a like. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you still enjoying games? Are you not enjoying video games as much as you used to? What do you think is the real reason? I would love to hear what you guys think. But anyway, thank you once again so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.